Welcome to the opening fixture of this season's UEFA Europa League. Hello and welcome to the San Siro here in Milan, home to two of Italy's grandest clubs, AC Milan and Internazionale. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There is the anthem, the familiar precursor to this intriguing contest. So it's down to business here. Plays it out to the wing. Well played, he saw that coming. Smalling. And the Herrera. And it's Memphis Depay. And the Herrera.
Mkhitaryan can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that, so I think they're defending him very, very well.
Smalling. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Memphis Depay. For a corner kick. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Schneiderlin pumps it upfield. Antonelli tries a long pass towards the front. Bonaventura goes long and forward. Kruchka's delivery, it's a loose ball. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Schneiderlin. Mata. Out to the left it goes. Shaw with the ball through. Chance! Abate. And it's Baka. Blint tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Memphis Depay. Abate tries the route one option. Out wide to the right. Smalling charges in. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Baka. And the Herrera. And the first 45 minutes are up. How would you review the first half?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And the Herrera gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And it's Antonelli. Antonelli floats one over. He has done it! The second half sparked straight into life. Bonaventura versus the keeper, and only one winner.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Romagnoli. Abate boots it upfield. Now the pass. De Gea catches it safely. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Talk about singling someone out.
Peter, I can't stress enough the need to get to this fella quickly. They can save themselves a whole lot of hassle.
Great leap! Good delivery, but no joy.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Bonaventura, his goal-scoring skills have already been evident.
Milan have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Romagnoli. Bonaventura tries to switch the play. Juan Mata. And it's Memphis Depay. Speculative strike. That really should have hit the net.
Well, that's an illustration of how good they are on the break. I mean, all the pace and power needed to go at it with real vigour then.
Into the last 5 minutes. And the finish! In it goes! Dying minutes, and we're all square again!
Defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
All square again into the dying minutes. Baka. Schneiderlin. And it's Memphis Depay. He's had a look. Darmian. Blint. 90 minutes up, we're into stoppage time. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Up to meet it! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Milan didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
There is the final whistle. Not ideal, but not the worst start at all. It's an opening day draw. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, I think all's well that ends well on this one. They pushed for more and showed good determination to avoid less, so it has to be a point won as opposed to 2 lost.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And it's Blint. Good ball. And he's there to cut it out. Clears it out of harm's way. Shaw. Who's going to make this theirs? Aimed long and direct. Valencia. Rashford. Pumps it upfield. Has he found his man? Here comes the corner. Towering header! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
And the keeper's in command. Pogba. On the right now, what's on? Rashford Full tilt down the right-hand side. Ibrahimovic. Good, strong hand by the keeper. He's done very well to get to that.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Juan Mata's cross. Gets his head to it! He's scored! Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Tries lifting it over. Blint does well to read it and shell pass, that's the message there. Tries to get it forward quickly. Vossen gets into some space. It's got through and... he's managed to get himself offside.
Touch and go, aren't they supposed to get the benefit?
Schneiderlin. He's made sure that that won't get through. Goes long. Vossen needed to come up with a better ball.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Sticks it away! The second half sparked straight into life. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, what a convincing response to going behind. They've got all the momentum now.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. So a chance here, what can they make of it? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Vossen desperately wants to get on the end of this. So what now?
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think...
He's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Good running with the ball, can they build on it? Away from immediate danger, Rashford. Danger averted for now. Vossen puts his foot on the gas. Oh, they can break here. Goes for goal!
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
It's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
Pogba battles to win it back. That intervention was very necessary. Aimed forward, well played, he saw that coming. And it's Juan Mata. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. In for a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Plays it over to the other flank. And that is that. Well, nobody is totally satisfied, but it was a more than decent game, a super watch, and it ends in a draw. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, I think they certainly met their match here. There was a lovely ebb and flow to the encounter.
So, a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And Herrera pushes it out wide. Ibrahimovic goes long. Juan Mata. Memphis Depay with the ball through. Away from immediate danger. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was just a little light.
Smalling goes on an adventurous run. Now it's Herrera, and the finish! Saved only by poor finishing.
Well, that's the kind of break that can do a lot of damage. It just lacked the finish to be a great counter-attacking strike. It was so direct.
Fires from distance, and he's there to make a great save.
He made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Goalkeeper's ball. Marcos Rojo. Coaxed out to the wing. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. They've played it short. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. It's out. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And the defence can get it clear. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. A goal now would certainly liven things up. Goes wide. There's no flag. Smalling demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been the most eye-catching goal we'd seen. Ultimately, the numbers prevented him from scrambling it in.
He's made sure that that won't get through. And the Herrera. Has a pop! Oh, great save, real class. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Action is back underway. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Forward. What does he try from here? Aimed long and direct. Shaw.
Actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Passes it through. Looks to slip it through. Good strong hand by the keeper. Lifting it over, and he's shown him a clean pair of heels. That really should have hit the net.
Well, in the circumstances, I think he did well to get some sort of attempt on goal because he was pretty much hurried and hassled out of that.
Juan Mata is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Well, they would seem to have made the right choice to dampen the creative spark here.
Has got rid of that. Gets it back. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. No mistake! And late in the day, a telling moment. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance. Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or, dare I say, throw it away now.
Tries a through ball. Smalling does well to read it and intercepts. Chase it out of harm's way. That'll be a throw-in. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Tries a long pass towards the front. He's found his man. Now well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Goes for goal! That is absolutely glorious! Oh, that is a gem! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. What a clean hit. No one gets in the way of that.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that in.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A decent win, via a very competent performance. Without doubt, they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Of course, we all love to watch the creative side of the game and goal scorers, but there's an art to good defence too, and their organisation and discipline has helped earn this win.
Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Long and high towards the flank. Juan Mata pumps it upfield. Memphis Depay. Good defending, he knew he had to stop it right there. Now the pass. Juan Mata tries a long pass towards the front. Schneiderlin.
No efforts on target is acceptable if levels of enthusiasm and energy are good, and they're not.
Gets into some space. Hits it first time! Oh, just couldn't quite turn it in.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Forward it goes. Juan Mata passes it through. Early ball. Towering header! And the ball's come out! Great leap! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Good challenge, he just stood firm. That's a throw. Another throw in. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that's going to be a booking. Ibrahimovic with the ball through, chance to shoot, top save, that shot was travelling. Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
Yeah, and that was all about the through ball, great control, and the weight was perfect.
Schneiderlin gets it back. There's the whistle for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
Interesting half, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? A real chance to break. Damian, hit into the middle, up to meet it! What a wonderful goal!
And some players are just capable of grabbing a game by the scruff of the neck, and his immense talent may just have done exactly that and injected the belief that they can retain their lead this time round.
A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Thrust towards the front line. Shaw. Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. A chance! Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Great effort, he flew in with courage.
I just thought it was great effort all round. I mean, he did so well just to get his head on the ball.
It's a long forward pass. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
And the keeper barely had to move.
Well, for me, he had a very decent crack at it, but it has to be said that the odds on those from distance were never really that good, and you'd always favour the keeper in that instance.
Oh, and that should have been two.
What a massive let-off that was. They're still in it, but this could be pivotal.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
Out to the left it goes. Shaw. Memphis Depay. Gets up to head it! And that would have won it. That's one way to make your presence felt.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
Up he gets! Danger averted for now.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
Yeah, it's quite a crowd scene in the middle now. Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
You know, it takes a lot of courage to do that, to throw yourself at the ball knowing you could catch a boot in the head. Well done, son.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it. Looks like a good ball through. And the Herrera. And it's Memphis Depay. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance and a result which is well deserved. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, we saw some textbook football from White Area.
Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Who else but Zlatan Ibrahimovic, capable of executing what others are unlikely to even try. He functions with an outrageous edge. You know, whether you class him as ultra-confident or arrogant, he knows how to entertain.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Juan Mata, and it's Ibrahimovic. And shoots! Yes! First blood drawn. Jim, your thoughts?
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then, because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Well, look, you've got to start your qualification process at some stage, Peter, and that goal is takeoff for them.
Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. Ibrahimovic. He'll have a go. Great effort, but no way through. Milan have a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Let's put a stop to that. And it's Herrera. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Oh, great save, real class.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
A chance! That is wayward.
He was in such a great position in front of goal, and you'd expect him to score from there, but somehow he's missed it.
And the Herrera passes it through. Mata. It's Juan Mata! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Away from immediate danger. Montalivo plays a clever pass. Bertolacci. And through to the goalkeeper. That'll be the last act of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So just 45 minutes to decide the fate of this group.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Smalling. And it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic tries to stroke it through. They've managed to get it away. Sousa. Looks like a good ball through. Tries a... Drilled in low. And that's been repelled. Bertolacci. Spreads it wide. Darmian does well to read it and intercepts. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Smalling does well there. Alert. Milan look as though they're about to make a change. And it's Antonelli.
Milan have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Shaw cuts it out. Hoists it high. Ibrahimovic! Oh, and that should have been two.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
Kuchka knocks it towards the front. And that's well defended. And Herrera tries a long pass towards the front. Kuchka. Now it's Baka. Darmian boots it upfield. Memphis Depay. Top save! That shot was travelling.
Well, I suspect there'll have been a few nails chewed off during that attack. How they survived, I'm not quite so sure. But their lead is intact, and that's all that matters.
Whipped in. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. And that's it. I'll just see the thrill amongst the players. They have made it into the knockout stage. Well, how will we look back on that?
Early qualification is always a good bonus.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly once all the pleasantries are complete. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Speculative strike, saved only by poor finishing.
Well, you can fault the execution, but not the idea or the effort. Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled, and now they've got to back it up.
And it's Smalling. Ibrahimovic out wide to the right. A chance! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0. Yes!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Yeah, I love the finish, but I think had the pass been delayed for just a second longer, I think he would have been flagged offside, and I think you have to praise them all round on that one, from the pass and the finish.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Rooney. Now it's Ibrahimovic. What a save! Terrific reactions. It's come loose. Loose ball, who's going to get that? And out to safety. Marcos Rojo tries to get it forward quickly. Decent clearance now, can anyone get on the end of it? Vossen passes it through. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. That had to be more accurate. Ibrahimovic, shots on! Defence has got rid of that. Here it is now, surely! That's a half-decent try.
Well, when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Aimed long and direct. Has he found his man? Too long and over the line. And the first half is done. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And so we're off again. Marcos Rojo. Blint. Now it's Memphis Depay. Memphis Depay looks to dink one in. Marcos Rojo battles to win it back. A real chance to break. Has a look and has a go. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Ricardo van Rijn collects the ball from behind. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Great leap! Just off target.
Well, he almost did everything right there, and he was denied by the crossbar, but should have scored for me.
Darmian.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Ball's out on the left now. Can he find a finish now? Crosses in a low one. In again. Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Up to meet it! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. It's a long forward pass. Dashing forward at pace. Oh, that's neat. On the volley! That is wayward. Spoon forward, rapidly approaching the end. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Looks like a good ball through. Good challenge, he just stood firm. That's a throw. Shaped for an overhead! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
I'm not sure about that call, you know, but we get to see replays.
Blint gets it back. Now the pass. It's Ibrahimovic! Chip through, Ricardo van Rijn does... And there goes the final whistle. Well, nobody is totally satisfied, but it was a more than decent game, a super watch, and it ends in a draw. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Look, a draw shows a level of industry from both sides here. On that alone, I think they encounter, actually.